My name is James Drake. I'm 35 years young and I live in the beautiful Miami, Florida. I'm a director for a nonprofit organization called Cru, which allows me to serve on the chaplaincy at the University of Miami. I'm happily married to Heidi. We have four awesome kids: Isaiah, Lily, Luke, and Judah. I love being their dad, coach, and a church volunteer for them. My story is a story of getting knocked down and getting back up. Growing up, I loved playing sports and excelled on the athletic field. I had the opportunity to play college football and run track while at Samford University. After graduation, I married Heidi, who was an amazing athlete in her own right, and started working with Cru. My job has allowed me to travel around the world bringing hope to the hopeless. I've had the privilege of working with orphans in Mexico, bringing medical relief to Nicaragua, and drilling wells in South Sudan. We love what we do, but I did not have healthy boundaries. I studied and worked full time, making 100-hour work weeks normal. After 4 years of that pace, my health was beginning to deteriorate. Then in 2010, we had our first baby, which was wonderful, but something was wrong. By 2012, my legs had started going numb. I thought it might be an old back injury from college football, but it wasn't. Further diagnosis led neurological specialists to believe I was having the first stages of multiple sclerosis, a potentially debilitating autoimmune disease. In that moment, I wondered what my future would look like. If I would be there for my family, or if they would have to take care of me. The doctors outlined treatments, and I lost 20 pounds immediately. I became very weak and sick. Desperate to make my health a priority, I joined a local gym called Iron Tribe Fitness with my doctor's support. There I learned about how to eat well and work out in a community. Between the medical care I received and the support I experienced at Iron Tribe, my life began to change. I remember doing my first competition with an IV in my arm. Nothing could stop me. There was no way I was not going to be there for my wife and kids. Today, by God's grace, I'm still going strong with my disease at bay. As I've traveled this path to physical recovery, I realize I do not know what the future holds because MS can go into what's called relapse. But while I have my health, I want to invest it well. My travels around the world have reminded me how fortunate I am, and I do not take that for granted. Competing on American Ninja Warrior would be a privilege for me on so many levels. It will allow me to continue to face my own personal fears. It will allow me to give hope to others in similar situations, those who have not only lived through a tremendous health scare, but who continuously do so. I also want to compete to inspire my family, all of which have been nothing short of amazing throughout this journey. I'm confident that I can be the next American Ninja Warrior because I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Plus, I might just break out the worm when I hit that buzzer.